Coup d'etat in Niger Republic. A former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.Y. Buratai, retired, speaks, warned leaders. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. An experienced army general is like a prophet who gives prophetic warnings about security issues within and around the world. Truth be told, the former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.Y. Buratai, retired, is one of the seasoned Army intelligence general the country has ever produced. This is not unconnected to his timely report days back when he declared that it is high time African governments should classify military coup d'etat as organized crime. His reports came in hardened with the ongoing reported coup d'etat in our neighboring country, Niger Republic. According to reports, members of the Presidential Guard have detained the President of Niger Republic, Mohamed Bazoum. With this ugly development, it's advisable that African leaders should take into cognizance the postulations of Buratai, which he delivered on Tuesday, July 18, 2023 in Abuja. He said, Buratai reviews why he agrees with President Tinubu to classify coup as organized crime. The former Chief of Army Staff, General T.Y. Buratai, retired, has collaborated the stance of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the need for African governments to classify military coup d'etat in Africa as organized crime. The former COAS, during his remarks at a conference organized by Coup Buratai Center for Contemporary Security Affairs of the Grenadier University, Okada, deemed organized crime network as emergent threat to national security, stated that it is high time Nigeria and African leaders tag coup as organized crime. Buratai's call was in support of the call made by President Bola Tinubu on Saturday, calling on African leaders to respect democracy, the rule of law, and ensure political stability. The president, who spoke in Nairobi, Kenya, at a high-level event organized by the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, on the margins of the 5th Mid-Year African Union (AU) coordination meeting, called on the United Nations to take firm stance against military coups. As you might be aware, the theme of this conference is International Conference on Organized Crimes as Emergent Threats to National Security. The conference is supposed to be a critical platform, a crucial platform for addressing the grave challenges facing Nigeria and the countries in the Sahel. By focusing on the pressing issue of organized crime and its implications for national security, this conference aims to shed light on potential strategies and collaborative efforts that can be undertaken to tackle this growing menace, said General Buratai in his remarks. He added that the gathering of experts, law enforcement agencies, policymakers, and scholars from around the globe will provide invaluable insights and knowledgeable exchange, ultimately equipping governments with the necessary tools to combat organized crime effectively. With Nigeria currently grappling with these emerging threats, the conference holds particular significance for the Bola Tinubu government, providing an opportunity to examine successful initiatives implemented elsewhere and adopt them to the local context. By fostering international cooperation and prompting information sharing, This conference can undoubtedly assist the Bola Tinubu administration in formulating robust policies that safeguard national security and ensuring the well-being of its citizens. It is high time we also classify military coup d'etat in Africa as organized crime. Furthermore, Buratai revealed that the causes of organized crime in Nigeria are undoubtedly multifaceted. One of the primary contributing factors is the existence of porous borders, which allows for the easy movement of criminals and illegal goods across national boundaries. Also, prolonged conflict in countries like Somalia, Congo, Libya, Mali, Burkina Faso, and now Sudan have a direct impact on the rise of organized crimes. Additionally, the prevalence of poverty and unemployment within the region creates a desperate environment that can push individuals towards criminal activities as a means of survival. The influence of jihadist groups in the Sahel, who exploit vulnerable populations and use violence to achieve their agendas, also plays a significant role in fueling organized crime. Furthermore, greed and the pursuit of personal gain contribute to the proliferation of criminal networks, as individuals are noticed by the potential financial rewards. Lastly, the absence of effective law enforcement, that is police, the weak deterrence mechanisms and weak governance structures further enable criminal organizations to operate with impunity. Buratai affirmed that the alarming reality of ongoing criminal activities, ranging from the illicit thefts of about 500 barrels of crude oil on a daily basis to the calculated displacement of communities for the purpose of mining minerals, cannot be ignored. These multifaceted crimes not only undermine the stability and well-being of affected regions, but also perpetuate a cycle of violence and exploitation. These criminals' enterprises not only rob our economy of legitimate growth and development, but also inflict immeasurable harm on individuals and communities. Therefore, he believed that the ongoing battle against organized crime requires a comprehensive and collaborative approach from law enforcement agencies, the government entities, and the general public to protect the well-being and the future of our beloved country. So guys, you've all heard it now. Someone said here, you are a criminal and shame to Africa just like your boss, Tinubu. Buratai should justify what his boys did in Lekki Tollgate. He is a dark-hearted man. He has numerous penalties and supposed to be charged and executed for what he did to Nigerians. The likes of Buratai Taku is supposed to be in jail long ago for numerous organized crimes against humanity. We have the full records of the atrocities he committed, including misappropriation and embezzlement of military funds meant to buy weapons to combat terrorism while he was the Army Chief of Staff. Burtai's opinion over the coup in Niger Republic is equivalent to terrorism. A terrorist, Buratai, accusing a righteous arm bearer, Niger Republic military. So guys, these are some reactions from Nigerians. Please let's hear from you. What's your take? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section.